Hello everybody, my name is Mark. Welcome to another one of my investing videos. And in this video I'm going to talk about I was able to close out my 100, 110, 112 call spread on Microsoft. Did that just yesterday. Today is March the 8th, 2019. Market is opening in about a couple hours. And let's go to the transaction and see how much money I made on that particular spread. So first let's go back to February. That's when I bought the call. And where is it at? Here it is right here. So on February the 15th, today is March the 8th, so that would have been about 3 weeks ago. On February the 15th, I bought to open this 110 call, and it was a long-term leap. Expires 2021 January, and I spent $1,460 and some change for that. And then from then on, I was selling to open weeklies, and here I sold to open a 111 call, and I got what $39.23 for that. And here I closed it, and then I opened a 112 call and took in a credit for that. And here is where I closed the whole thing. I bought to close the 112 and sold to close the 110, and so in order to figure out how much money I made, I'm going to add up the green numbers, and then I'm going to add up the red numbers, and I'm going to subtract the two, and that'll give me my total. So let's go ahead, and I'll save the leap for the last. So first we'll do the weekly. So first 39, and I'm going to do some rounding to make it easy. So 39.23 round up to 40, and here I bought to close and then sold to open another one. So 206, that'd put me at 246. So let's round back down to 245. And so remember that number, because those are the only two times that I sold to open. I sold to open 111 and sold to open 112. And here's where I closed the whole thing. So 245. Now let's add up the red numbers. So here's where I closed the 111. That's 176.77. And so we'll say like 180, right? And we'll be conservative here. And I'll round up. That way I err on the side of losing instead of the side of winning. So let's say 180. And then the 112 would be 57. And I'll round back down. So 180 plus 55 would be 235. So 245 would have been the green figures. 235. So I was able to net a $10 profit on the shorts. So $10, and now let's look at the leap, the one that I opened. So the 110, the long call, I spent $1,460 for that, and I closed it out for $1,549.21. So let's say $1,550 minus $1,460, so $90. So I made about $100. I could get a calculator and get the exact numbers, but $100 close enough. That's what I was able to make. And that $100 profit, if we were to look at the return on my money just on the trade, then $100 is about a 7% return on this $1,460 investment. So this is a really good example of how powerful options are. And of course, if I would have went in big, I could have made a lot of money, but I'm very conservative. I'm probably too conservative. I probably need to go in bigger than I do. Put in larger position sizes, but I don't do that. And I like taking the low risk. Now, if we were to look at the $100 profit on my whole account, well, that's pretty anorexic, right? Because if $100 return on this 33,000 whatever, that's like 1/3%. So obviously I'm not going to hit my 30% target just trading one option here. So now the market opens in a couple hours, and if we look at the pre-market trading for Microsoft, there's some stuff going on. So if I put in futures, MSFT like that, and then I click on the pre-market, there's something going on, because Microsoft is already down 73 cents in pre-market trading. That's more than 0.5%. So there's something going on, and based on this information, I can guarantee you I'm going to do something when the market opens, and I usually wait an hour. I don't do something right at 9:30 in the morning Eastern time. I usually wait an hour and wait for the volatility to settle down, and I'll probably do something. I might do something sooner. Maybe I'll do something at 9:30 or 10. But I am going to do something. I'm going to take advantage of this movement because Microsoft is on its way down, and there's a couple things I could do. I could just roll down this put. I sold to open this 111 put, and I am up on this put. Yesterday I bought a 115 put, and I spent $14.50, and now I'm up. The bid is $14.50, the ask $16.35. So if we take the midpoint, it'd put it at about $15.40, I guess. So I'd be up about $90, maybe even $100 on that. And so one thing I could do is I sold to open this 111 put, and there's still some good time value left in this. So I probably won't do that. Probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a second put, and I was looking at some $110 puts here. And so if we go to the option chain right here, I was looking at the 110s, and they're pretty cheap right now. The bid $12.15, the ask is $14.20, and that's going to go up a little bit because this is yesterday's close. It's not factoring in that little downshift, down pressure, 60 whatever cents. So I'll probably have to spend $1,300 or $1,400, and then I'm planning to sell to open a 21-day weekly out of the money, and I'm probably going to sell this where is it at, the 105. And the reason why I'm picking a 105 is because if we go to my trusty charts here and we go to the trading view and we look at the revisit the chart and the price action here, let's go ahead and bring that up here. And let's go to the full featured chart, and let's take a look. And so let me get rid of this, and let me go back to the 6 monther. Okay, and again, if you watched my video yesterday, you know that this right here is the tail end of a large bull run, and this is the range that it's trading in. Okay. And this was a narrow little range that it traded in, and I said yesterday that Microsoft is trying to make up its mind if it's going to go up or down, right? Well, you can see what it's doing. It's going down. Now, the question is it going to go down back to these lower levels? I say yes, so that's why I'm going to sell a 105 put, not call, put. Did I say call? I meant put. If I did say call, I'm going to sell a 105 put, and the reason why I want to sell it 21 days out is because if we look at my position, I like to do something known as laddering. So I have a call, or actually this put expires next week right here on the 15th. Okay, and that is in what, a week from now. And then this put, I'm getting all tongue-tied. This call here expires the next week on the 22nd, and so I'm going to sell a 105 put on the 29th. So if we go back to the option chain here and we take a look at the premium on that put, and let's bring up that little window. Here it is right here. So here's the 29th, and I have to go out of the money to find it. And so if I sell this 3 weeks out, there it is right there. And it looks like the bid is 61, the ask is 66. So I'm going to get about 60 something dollars, and I'll get more than that, because if Microsoft does open lower, then all of these premiums are going to go up, as will this long-term put that I'm going to spend. So I'll probably spend about $1,400 for that, and I might get $70 or $80 for this 105 put. And so that's my plan for now, because I really want to take advantage of this move, because Microsoft is on its way down. Like I said, let me get rid of this, and let me get rid of this, and let me get rid of this. Boy, I'll tell you, this TradingView is trying really hard to get me to pay for a subscription. So if we go back to the 6 month, and actually let's scrunch it up about 3 months so we can see it easier. this narrow range, Microsoft was trying to make its mind up if it's going to go up or down. Well, it broke below the narrow range, right? And so then the question remains, how low is it going to go? I personally believe it's going to go back to its lower level. Now, what I don't know if it's going to do one of these numbers again, because it did do that once. I don't know if it's going to break lower than that. So really, the level to watch would be like down in the 103, 102. And I would say that if it breaks below that, then is the time to go even more bearish. And hopefully it doesn't, let me clear that out. Hopefully it doesn't fall really fast, because it did drop really fast, but it recovered pretty quickly. That's some quick movement. Okay, normally Microsoft doesn't move that quick. It either makes little short moves, or it just doesn't move that far, you know. So we'll see what happens when the market opens, but so far that's my plan. And I guess that's it for this video for now. I'm happy that I was able to make a profit on that first call spread. This second call spread that I have, I'm holding on to this 105, and I'm holding on to this short 108. I'm going to leave that alone, because I still do want to make some money on the diagonal spread strategy that I initially started with. And I took in some debits, and I haven't looked at the returns yet. I think I might be broken even. I might even be a little bit down on that in the red, because I did take in some debits, and I spent $1,600 for this 105 call, and right now the bid is $1,790, the ask $1,970, so that means it's worth about $1,900, maybe a little less. Maybe I could get $1,880 for that, and I spent $16, so that'd be $280. But I think I took in a healthy debit, and I might be down maybe 50 or 100 bucks on that. I don't know, but I made the profit on the 110, 112 call, and I'm going to make some profit on these put options that I'm going to buy. So stay tuned. We'll see what happens. We'll see what the market does when it opens. And until then, thank you for watching. As always, feel free to leave any comments or feedback in a comment section. Hit the like button, whatever you want to do. And thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video, and have a good day.